The Ring Video Doorbell is the world's smartest doorbell. You might be thinking to yourself, how could a doorbell possibly be smart? Well, what makes a Ring doorbell so advanced for a doorbell is how it connects to your smartphone and the cloud to essentially act as a security camera. Not only can you talk through the doorbell from wherever you are in the world, but you can see who you're talking to with the wide-angle HD camera. Motion detection sensors can be used to activate the camera and trigger mobile alerts both in rain or shine, night or day. It even has infrared LEDs for night vision, and it's certified for outdoor usage as it can withstand humidity, rain, sleet, or snow. The list goes on, but I want to show you all the content in the box because Ring has included some useful installation equipment right here in the box. So depending on your situation, there shouldn't be any need to go purchase screws, tools, or mounting brackets. So in the box, we have an orange screwdriver handle, a couple screwdrivers and heads. There's a water balance and some mounting threads and screws. Once again, depending on how your home's entrance is set up, you should be able to mount the Ring Video Doorbell using the included supplies. Now on the left-hand side of the box, we have the Ring Video Doorbell itself. There is a back plate for the doorbell, which I'll talk more about here in a moment. There's a quick install guide to walk you through the installation and the setup process, and we have a diode for installation. Now, my Ring Video Doorbell was accompanied with the Ring Chime. It's a $30 add-on that essentially lets you hear alerts from your Ring Video Doorbell from any room in the house, depending on where you have the Chime installed. You simply plug it into an AC outlet and connect it to the Ring app, and it'll link to your Ring doorbell and deliver audible alerts. As for the setup process of the Ring Video Doorbell, it's actually pretty simple. You'll basically just need to create an account and connect the device to Wi-Fi, and that's about it. It's all very simple. If you take a look back at the Ring Video Doorbell, first of all, you can choose from a variety of colors to match your home. There's satin nickel, polished brass, Venetian bronze, and antique brass. I decided to pick the antique brass model as it best matches the brass doorknobs and locks in my home. But the device as a whole is constructed with plastic, so it's essentially just retextured, recolored plastic that you can choose from. I would say it'd be nice to see a metal version, but that would mean the price would probably increase, and from a distance, honestly, it doesn't look half bad. It's also not a smartphone or a handheld device, so all you really will do to interact with it is just press the middle button, which will light up with various LED ring lighting sequences to let you know exactly what's happening. Basically, the plastic build construction gets the job done. On the back of the device, we have a setup button and a micro USB charging port to aid in charging the device, as there is actually a 5200 mAh rechargeable battery inside here. And the back plate that accompanies the doorbell is used to connect your existing doorbell wiring to effectively keep the device working without relying on battery power, if that's what you want. So the back plate fastens onto the back of the doorbell by sliding into little slots, and then you just screw in the proprietary screws at the bottom to keep it in place. Since they are proprietary, it's going to be much harder for someone to rip off your smart doorbell. But as for me and my setup, I will be relying on battery power. Now, my front door is a little bit strange in that the existing doorbells face towards the side of whomever is at the door, so it's not an ideal place for a camera. Instead of connecting it to the existing doorbell, I decided to mount it directly on the front door itself. But I didn't want to drill holes in my door or anything like that. What I did was I went out and I just purchased some double stick extreme strength adhesive tape, the strongest stuff I could find, which could hold about 30 pounds. I cut a few little strips and placed them on the back plate itself and mounted that first, making sure it was level and in the correct spot. You may want to turn the camera on and view the camera to make sure you can see someone in full standing a few feet away. It's a very wide angle lens though, and I found that actually if you mount it above around 4 to 5 feet off the ground, it should be at the perfect level. So with that all said and done, you're probably wondering, how does the Ring Video Doorbell work? I've been using it for a couple of weeks now, and I must say, the ability to see who's at your door is a very comforting thing. You can customize which alerts you receive, whether you want to receive alerts for motion or alerts for calls, and you can add other users as well to receive alerts as well, which is great if you have a family. The thing that makes the Ring Video Doorbell smart centers around the camera and its motion detection capabilities. It essentially turns your doorbell into a security camera, which I mentioned in the beginning of the video. For example, motion sensors will activate the camera and trigger instant alerts, and in the app you can customize the proximity of the sensors. If you live next to a street and don't want to have it triggered every time a car drives by, all you need to do is just change the zone and or decrease the range of the sensors. The camera itself is a wide-angle HD camera that is pretty darn good for a security camera, I would say. There's really nowhere you can stand where the camera can't see you. It's extremely wide and it captures enough detail to see whoever is at the door clearly. My only complaint with the camera is its exposure, so I have a pretty unique situation where there's an overhang that covers the entrance of my home for about 10 feet or so. The camera works great in low-lit, shady areas, but anything past 10 feet in direct sunlight, the footage becomes overexposed and I can't really see anything. The motion sensors still work great. They still detect stuff 30 feet away, including cars passing through my driveway. So I know somebody is out there, but I just can't see them until they come within around 10 feet from my door. So I kind of wish this camera had a sort of HDR mode. In extreme low light scenarios like nighttime, the Ring Video Doorbell actually has infrared LEDs. So in near pitch black conditions, this camera was able to clearly record who was entering or leaving my home, which was pretty creepy but also pretty comforting. I also have yet to mention that since it connects to Wi-Fi, you can enable cloud recording for $3 a month or $30 a year to always have access to the recorded clips or who is walking up to your door. It supposedly also features bank-grade encryption to keep your data safe, which is worth mentioning. Beyond the camera aspect, there are built-in speakers and a microphone with active noise cancellation to allow you to talk to whoever is at your door, which is certainly one way to freak out your guest. It works great. I was able to see and hear my visitor perfectly. Now, Ring says the 5200 milliamp battery can last up to a year of use, and while I only just installed the device a couple weeks ago, I can't really test that claim. I will say the battery hasn't dropped below 100% since I charged it up before installing, and that's after quite a bit of use. Overall, the Ring Video Doorbell is a smart home appliance done right. For $200 or $230 with the Chime accessory, you get a powerful always-on HD camera and a way to communicate with whomever may be at your door. With the included installation equipment and 30-day cloud recording free trial, you can install the Ring Video Doorbell on any entrance of your home and have it up and running in no time. Depending on how many visitors you receive on a daily basis, the peace of mind knowing who's at your door at all times, I think can justify your purchase. With that said, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, especially if you want to see more reviews of many more smart home appliances that connect to your smartphone. I absolutely love smart home appliances and they are the next big thing. For more information of the Ring Video Doorbell, I will put a link in the description bar to check out. As always though, I'm BoHD from PhoneDog.com. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you again for watching, and I will see you right back here in the next one. See ya.